He doesn't even have an ID card. He has no family to go to, no one to defend him. So this is why you can see the pattern here. This is not different from the Quarry murders.
The gruesome murder of Edward Maingi Ndegwa at the Kenyatta National Hospital Thursday has put a spotlight on the facility barely 4 months after the brutal murder of another male patient inside the same ward where the lifeless body of Ndegwa was discovered in a pool of blood. Attempts by detectives from the homicide unit to extract information from Kennedy Kalombo Tole failed because he was disoriented. He was booked at the Kilimani police station as the main suspect in the chilling murder. Detectives say Kalombo Tole had to be rushed to Kenyatta National Hospital for a health assessment Friday after he failed to engage in any conversation. His lawyer Philip Mayo told KTN that his client had been booked at around 1 a.m.
The police themselves recorded that he appears to be mentally disturbed. When I asked him where he was arrested, he said he just found himself on the floor of the police station in the morning. So he's clearly disoriented. We are not sure of his mental status, but that is why he needs to be referred to urgent medical help to establish whether he's fit for trial, let alone even responsible for these allegations.
Mayo claims the accusations leveled against his client are outrageous, considering his health status. Kalombo Tole is said to have been first admitted at the facility in 2022 before subsequent readmissions in 2024.
The charges that are, that they are suspecting him of committing, the crimes that they're suspecting him of committing, there's no way somebody in his physical and mental state can commit such crimes. And of course, the first thing we'll be doing is to ask the court to refer him to a mental evaluation so that you can see whether he's fit for trial.
The man with a strange name and no identification documents is now being accused of being behind the two murders in the now infamous Ward 7B. But even so, questions still abound as to how the safety of yet another patient was compromised in a facility that claims to have sealed all the loopholes that would have left the safety of its patients in jeopardy. It is alleged that a cleaner noticed blood pooling near Ndegwa's neck around 2 p.m., just 30 minutes after a visiting relative left him in a good condition. Upon arrival, detectives are said to have followed a trail of bloody flip-flop prints from the crime scene to a nearby toilet and eventually to Kalombo Tole's room. But questions still linger how a murder suspect, according to a statement shared to newsrooms by Kenyatta National Hospital, was left unattended and even allowed to interact with other patients despite having been flagged as a suspect in the previous murder.
People who have deceased deserve justice. And justice is not finding anybody, any vagabond on the street and pinning it on him. Actually, my client is destitute. He's a homeless person. He has no employment. He doesn't even have an ID card. He has no family to go to, no one to defend him. So this is why you can see the pattern here. This is not different from the Quarry murders.
KNH claims that the suspect had been discharged and that the hospital had not intended to host him. However, the pending directions from the investigating agencies forced them to continue hosting Kalombo Tole. He is set to be arraigned Monday. As investigations into the bizarre murder continues, the incident has yet again put Kenyatta National Hospital under scrutiny over the safety of its patients.